Hey everybody, how's it going? Dr. Incompetent here, and let's play some MTG Arena. And we've got like a decent amount of gold, and we're gonna buy some packs just to kind of keep getting Forgotten Realms all over the place. And now if I go to my packs, you'll see that I have 4 Strixhaven packs and 6 Forgotten Realms packs, because what happened is I hit this accomplishment. The season ended, and so because I got platinum, I got some rewards, which were Strixhaven packs, I believe, and then I got a bunch of decks, the rest of the dual-colored decks, awarded to me for completing the color challenge of casting 100 spells. So now I have all the starter color combo decks. All right, and let's go in here and let's open these packs. So starting off right away, we get a teleportation circle, and it's our first one. You can do some kind of silly stuff with that. Here comes another one. Goblin Morningstar. I've been looking for this. It's a lot of fun. And yeah, we got our 4th Westgate Regent. All right then. Okay, and now we got another rare wild card. Terrific. And what is this? It's Wish, which I wish it were a better card. And then go over here and okay, Bard class, interesting. That could be kind of cool if you play with dual colored or legendary creatures, I guess. We got a common wild card, all right, and Hall of Storm Giants. This is part of the suite of lands that are really difficult to deal with if you're playing a control matchup, and it comes down to like you can't counterspell this, you can't really interact with this until it's turned into a creature, and so it's, you know, just presents a problem. All right, and we got another little wild card there. Great, I need some more. You see a pair of goblins, actually. Oh my gosh. Yes, I hit the nuts there, the slot machine. I am on a goblin deck. I needed another one of these, and now I don't have to craft it, so I can think about something else there. That's awesome. So we have a mythic and a rare that we can go after. Now let's see what Strixhaven is all about. I've opened very few of these. Nice. Oh, this is fun. This is a discard to draw 2 kind of thing. And it's only 2 mana, and it's an instant. So, that's pretty good. What did we get? Oh, we just got an outright rare wild card. Well, I'll take that. I love the artwork on these cards. These are worth it just in and of itself. Oh. This guy's actually pretty rad. I mean, even in my goblin deck, he's too expensive, but it could happen where, like, the double strike is the deal. Alright, cool. Vanishing Burst, amazing. Mystic's Mastery. Exile target card that's an instant or sorcery from your graveyard. For each card exiled this way, copy it, and you may cast a copy without paying its mana cost. Exile it. So if you had like 3, if you had, let's say you had 4 shocks, and then you cast this, and you exile all of them, and then you could cast all of them. That's kind of fun in my sorcerer deck, I guess. Nice. And I needed that expressive iteration too, in like an Izzet deck in general. Okay. Nice. Uh-huh. Oh, that's kind of cool. Uh-huh. And what do we get here? The Biblioplex. Oh. Wow, it's kind of like Library of Alexandria in the sense that you have to have 0 or, I guess 7 cards is that. This works on 0 too. Yeah, this card is great protecting your creatures. Okay, cool. So we just opened a ton of packs, and I'm going to go into the deck editor, and I'm going to open up that very goblin deck that I've been working with. And it just gets you very quick victories. And so if we're going to add something, well, it's going to be number 1. We put this in, of course. We also want to put in... I mean, this is actually really tempting. Trample doesn't mean much, but I might want to try it, you know, just because. And then I know I got a UC, a pair of goblins. Yeah, give me that. Okay, terrific. And then now what we need to do is take some stuff out. And so this, there we go. This is close. Do I only go with 3 of these? I don't know. It's hard to, like, make this decision on exactly what cards go in and out. I feel like I don't need 4, but you want to draw it, right? I think I can actually go down 1 land and be okay, because this is a land. I want more of these, though. It's a really good card. At least 1 more. And then maybe do that. Perfect. So I could craft some more stuff if I wanted to get nuts. But I think this deck is getting there. There are some tweaks. I've tweaked this from day 9's list by adding this, and then I'm just going to try out this. And then this is also a different take. I mean, I could craft a Faceless Haven. Everyone's, you know, says it's very, very strong, so... You know, you could make this and not really lose anything because it's pretty much good in all decks. Just to give you an extra creature later in the game, you know, when you run out. I don't know. Alright. Terrific. Okay. Alright, well, everyone, I am back, and I got a whole bunch more packs by doing daily quests, getting gold, buying them, leveling up, and entering a ton of the codes for each set, which you can enter in, and it's like play D&D gets you packs from Adventures in the Forgotten Realms, play Strixhaven, play Kaldheim, play Zendikar. You know, these all give you 3 packs from that set. So let's tear these babies open and see if we get anything good. I mean, so much of what we need are... Oh, cool. Linvala. Shield of Seagate. Interesting. Part of the party mechanic. Alright, and we did end up getting a common wild card, which sounds pretty good. Oh, this is kind of interesting. Helps you get through your deck, providing you can do damage. Maybe it goes in my goblin deck, I don't know. Probably not. A little slow for 3. Alright, got ourselves another wild card. Oh my god. We just got a mythic rare wild card. See, this is why opening the packs is so powerful, because you have a chance of getting something like this where now we can choose a mythic that we want. Fantastic. This isn't a bad weapon because it comes attached. And we got a Swarm Shambler. Alright, very good. Okay, Kaladesh remastered. I mean, everything's going to be new. I don't think I have anything from this set. This is so funny. I will bonk you for 2 damage and heal for 2 damage. It's cool in a black-white deck for sure. We got ourselves... We have 3 mythic rares, which is awesome. And we just got all, like, the blue and red sagas. I kind of like this. I like the idea of giants as a tribal. So maybe this would be fun. Draw a card. Cheaper giants. Yeah, this is just a sweeper. Right? I mean, this will take down Goldspan Dragon. You know, this is quite good. For blue-red. So in my blue-red deck, provided Kaldheim is still a thing, I definitely might consider that. I don't know what's live in Standard 2022, but that's what I'm playing. Cosima. Nice. Interesting. Whenever a land... So you can exile her and then put a land down. Wow. So she goes on a trip for you, and you can store up and draw cards and give her counters based on how long her trip is. That's really cool. This is funny. The trickster indeed, right? Oh, that's funny. Nice. Bergie. Wow, she just like gives you red mana all over the place. Or you can play it for Harnfell, the Horn of Bounty. That's kind of cool. A lot of cool cards in this set. Alright, now we're into Strixhaven. Getting closer. Got another common wild card. Growth Spiral, awesome art. Such a cool card for blue-green. Beautiful artwork. Nice. Thrilling Discovery. You gain 2 life. And then you can discard 2 and draw 3. That is pretty fun. This counterspell is so brutal. If you get like a key piece of a combo deck or something that people want with this, it's unreal. Now you can't do it for creatures, obviously, but very good. I love these alternate artwork cards. So this is a rare, so I'm going to get 2 rares in this pack. Is that what's going on here? Oh wow, split second. So it's like almost an interrupt, I guess. It can't be stopped. Oh my, another mythic rare wild card. Everybody, we can make almost... We can start the bones of any deck that we want at this point with, you know, centered around 4 mythic rares. That's really fun. And that's why doing these codes, I recommend you guys do this too for your accounts if you haven't done it. Oh man, Stone Rain. A beautiful Stone Rain. And I don't know why I'm getting 2 rares in these packs, but I will take it. I mean, what? Whenever you attack, you put a +1/+1 counter on target attacking creature and untap it. I guess for you get to pick that for 1. It's so good. iTwitch is also really good. So if you do these codes, you'll build up your wild cards so you can really start to shape things. I just got another rare wild card. And we got Delina the Wild Mage. This is fun. It really is. And you have a 25% chance to, you know, get to make 2 tokens. All right. Cool. Fighter class. I do want to try this because I want to play equipment at some point. And we got Warlock. And Hobgoblin Captain. Which I might consider. I mean, he's a goblin, he's 3/1. I could go in the deck. Like, I could try one of those in the goblin deck. See how it goes. True Polymorph is, unfortunately, far too expensive. Amusing, but too expensive. Alright, we chunked off another wild card. Cool. We got a mythic, Icing Death. Very, very nice. I mean, 4 mana for a 4/3 Flying Vigilance that turns into a sword is quite strong. And so, you know, obviously, what I could do with... Ooh, Treasure Chest. Cost 3, you bring it into play, and then you pay 4, and you roll a d20. If you 5% of the time, you'll just lose 3 life because it's trapped. But you could create 5 treasure tokens, or 50% of the time you'll gain 3 life and draw 3 cards. But if you spike a 20, it's like a demonic tutor with artifacts that you can put on. I mean, it's a huge swing card. It's kind of fun if you guess you're playing a combo deck. What I'm saying is, with 4 mythic rares, I could make a Tiamat deck. I don't have all the dragons, but it would be fun. I mean, here's a dragon right here. Here's Brunor, too, for the red-white equipment deck. Cool. Wow, a 3/2 for 2 in black. Whenever a creature dealt damage by white this turn dies, create a 2/2 zombie and exile the card. Wow. That could be really powerful. I like it. And we just got another rare, right? Dungeon Descent. Huh. Boy, this is an expensive way to get into the dungeon, isn't it? Doesn't seem worth it. Awesome. Well, I really don't know what kind of deck I want to make. Alright, everybody, this has been a strange episode because I go to play a game and I'm recording and then something happens and it gets cut off. So this is like I've opened a whole bunch of packs in this episode. So it's good for that reason. Like, it's a ton of packs in one episode. We've got 2 more to open, actually. And I can't wait to show you what I've been doing. We got another blue dragon. We got our first Soul Knife Spy. And we got some Ochre Jelly. So, jelly time. And we got our first druid class. It seems amazing to get our first one of that, but we did. And we got the Guardian of Faith. So it's how about I speak? Vigilance Flash, and when it enters the battlefield, any number of other target creatures you control phase out. Wow, so it has a lot of utility. So, you know, somebody tries to remove your stuff, you can use this, or if somebody plays a combat trick on you while you're attacking, whatever, you can use this. But you can also use this as, like, a pretty incredible blocker to just jump in. So that's a fun card. Alright, so I said I've been working on something, and here it is. I spent effectively all of my, not all, but most of my wild cards. I lashed through all the mythic rares and the rares to create my masterpiece, which is dumb but fun. And this deck is, as I was saying, I wanted to make a Tiamat deck. And so I borrowed some strictly better MTG. I think that's with Dev, who's an awesome YouTuber, by the way. I love his content. Got a great demeanor, positive person, and been enjoyed watching his videos. It's SBMTG. And he had a list for Tiamat, but it was not for Standard 2022. It was just for Standard. And I didn't have all the cards on his list. So I took most of the dragons that he emphasized. I don't have 4 gold span dragons because they're mythics, and I needed to craft 2 Tiamats. And I crafted 2 gold spans because they're just so good. You want them in everything. I crafted the rares that I ended up crafting were Draconic Intervention because it's a nice dragon-based sweeper. And then these 1 Orb of Dragonkind and Magda Brazen Outlaw. The mana base is also completely different from Dev's because I don't have all the cool lands, and I'm just using like these, you know, pathways, and snow-covered comes into play tap dual lands. I mean, there's no basic lands, it's just all dual lands, but the main way that I differed was that I rolled in 4 Shambling Ghasts for the early game to stall out aggro, but also to create treasure tokens. I think this card is one of my favorite cards in the Forgotten Realms set. It is just so powerful for being defensive and for ramping, right? I threw in Vanishing Verse as well. This was not on Dev's list. And then you know, I know that it might have some downsides, but Power Word Kill, I love the cost of it, but there's so many angels, demons, dragons, devils, and it's frustrating. So that explains Vanishing Verse. I have some different counters. I put in Prismari Command, a Soul Shatter to get rid of some stuff. And then the real icing on the cake was I just threw in 2 Orcuses because I think Orcus is just tremendous. He's a sweeper or brings a dragon back or whatever, or is just a 5/3 flyer for 4. So I'm going to try this deck, and it needs a lot of refinement, but it's so much fun to play. And if you get Tiamat down, well, you know, it's hilarious. So there's that. And I need to basically just stay alive. And the deal is my Goblin deck wins a bunch and is great for grinding, great for getting in quick games, all of those things. Those are true things. But what I don't like about the Goblin deck is I just don't care for playing aggro. So that's a problem, right? So we have an okay mana base. We won't be casting this. We can sneak out this and definitely this. So we'll keep this hand. Really, I'm just trying to not get overrun at the beginning and get into my bombs. So that's the goal here. We'll see what we draw. And I think what I do is I just play this to start. I don't have anything else to do anyway. And then next turn I can play the pathway if I need it. I do not. So, I am going to play this, though, for planes. The way that this deck works, I need almost no green mana. It's only for Tiamat that I need green mana, and so I get that primarily with treasures and things like that. Alright, well then, now I feel bad. I ended up with a planes, but whatever. So we'll keep going. We have 2 pieces of removal we can use right now if they get anything out, like that, for example. What's the piece of removal that I want to use on Zorn? Zorn is terrible. But whatever. Fine. I'll just get rid of it. I can't get too far behind. So here we go. We've got green mana now. Running low on blue. Alright. Looks like they didn't get their mana. And that's bad for them. We'll go ahead and do this. You know, they might have some removal piece, and that's fine. Yeah, there's some removal. So you got to get through their removal. And we did that. And we have a Goldspan Dragon now. And the nice thing about having the Goldspan Dragon is we can Test of Talents any kind of spell that they cast on us. Because, like I said, treasure tokens are giving us the mana base, right? If they target it with anything, okay, I'm just going to counter it. And we'll go through their deck, and we'll look in their hand. And this is great. We just get to see their hand. They have a Goldspan Dragon, and they have an Orcus as well. So they're playing like a Radkus. Is that how you say it? Red-black. And they've got some good cards, but they're they have no mana. Their library, we'll just pick these up. Any other copies of this? 2. And then graveyard, yep, get rid of these. So we'll just get rid of all of those. It's such a brutal card. You won't have that card anymore. And then we make another treasure, and we're done. Oh, I should have played my land. Whoops. That is a mistake. So I have 2 pieces of removal, and they quit. They got no mana. Okay, so good game. Not really necessarily a test for the deck, but it worked out the way. I mean, it's very, very odd playing 5 colors and trying to get the mana, and that's part of the tweaking that's going to have to happen here, is just understanding what cards I can play and what cards I can't play, in terms of instance, sorceries, things like that. That, of course, went extra well because of their problems. Alright, so here, we keep getting all this green mana somehow. Very similar hand. I'm going to keep it. No way we can... I mean, Test of Talents, Predator. It's very bizarre that we got these 2 cards. Actually, these were all in our opening hand. Right? Let me see. I'm going to play this one first, and then the Cave. It shouldn't come into play tapped on the second turn. Nah, that was dumb. I was trying to be sneaky, but it turns out to be dumb. Oh no, it works out. We can cast Magda. So, Magda, you know, if they want to kill Magda, they can kill Magda. But what's cool about her is she just generates treasure tokens. And the other thing about her is that she allows you to do crazy stuff where you can sack 5 treasures and put a dragon out. Boy, they unsummoned her. What a play. Interesting is all I can say about that. Okay, and then they've gotten rid of something. Okay, so what do I need? I have white, red, green. So I definitely need black, I guess. So we'll play this as a swamp to get that down right away. And we'll play Magda again. And we'll be done. What do they have over there? A counterspell? It's got to be what they've got, right? They're going full on. They hate Magda. But that leaves them with no mana, and we can just play this next turn. Alright, let's look at what cards they discarded. They discarded Dragon's Fire and Expressive Iteration. So they're just like an Is-It deck doing, you know, God knows what. We need actually another swamp. And then we cast this. They might have more removal, and that's fine. So, the question is, do they have cards that they're going to play? Because apparently not. They have, maybe they're playing the Sorcerer deck, you know? I'm missing blue mana again, so that's starting to feel like a problem. I don't want to cast a spell into their counterspell right now, so I'm just going to wait. I don't need... I'm in no rush. I do need mana, unfortunately. I don't know if I can Vanishing Verse much that they have except the Goldspan Dragon. There we go. And we got blue, finally. That's terrific. Okay, so, I think... Was this blue-red? No, it was blue-green. We're missing a red mana now, which is sad. I don't think I'll cast Prismari Command. And, I'm going to target me. And then they will probably counterspell this. But I just need to get through their counterspells. This is, I mean, you know what I mean? It's totally fine. They're deciding if they want to counterspell. And they are going to. They're going to use their cards. Alright, I have up Vanishing Verse. This cannot be Vanishing Burst, unfortunately. It's sad, is what it is. I'm missing a little bit of mana. I can't get back. I'm also missing the second red mana. So I can cast this and just pay 0. I guess they can counterspell it with their treasure token. But now they're at 3 cards. So it seems pretty not great. There they go. Alright, so we can Vanishing Burst that next turn. Hopefully. They do have a lot of mana. Oh, they're playing the Demi-Lich deck. Interesting. Okay. Gosh, my red mana. What a brutal situation. This would be so good right now. Think about this. I have Prismari Command for 3. Anyway, this is just a mana problem. And you're going to have that with a 5-color deck, right? I don't know what I don't know if I can dig myself out of this. I just don't have enough mana. I mean, I drew this, but it's too late, right? Yeah, we just didn't get the mana we needed. It's too bad. I'm going to look at my mana base really fast, because that's a good question. Like, maybe I need to just make sure I have more red mana in the deck. What is it? I have the most. Yeah, I mean, I have 11 mountain sources. But maybe it needs to be better. Let me look into it. So let me just put all mana that's like red mana over here. Anything that provides red. Okay. And then I just don't think that the green is fine. Like, I'm not against the green. Green-white. I don't think I need green-white. But I need more pathways that contain red. Crag Crown is already in there? Is that in here? No, yeah, it is in here. Oh, it's just up here for some reason. Where did that Crag Crown go? Way over here. Okay. What are you doing? Why are you... Wait a minute. Okay, anyway. I don't need that many of those. Okay, so anyway. So we have it. Then I have 2 red pathways. Maybe there's no more. Maybe they only work on adjacent colors or something. Alright, so what I'm going to do anyway is... You know what I'm going to do? I'm just going to say that was just unfortunate. And I'm going to play another game and just not worry about that. That's what happens sometimes, but not all the time. The fact that I didn't get any shambling ghasts, you know, to get a treasure token, anything there would have been helpful. Okay, now we have 3 red mana cards. Pretty good. This is super expensive. All right. Horde Robber. Interesting. All right. I don't know if I can... I might just have to kill that, unfortunately. I don't want them to ramp on me. Good. There's some ramping. Ah, there's my own ramp. Now, I think what we do here then is... Well, we obviously play this for red, and then we just play Aghast. And we're good. Oh, I need this card. Oh no, never mind. I don't really need that card. I don't know why I didn't block, by the way. It's odd. Odd choice by me. And by odd, I mean terrible. They set me up to get a treasure token. Should have taken it. Interesting play. I made a mistake. They're going for treasures big time. So they're going to sack their treasure to get a card. Fair enough. Alright, we need a treasure token here. And then, gosh, it's such a weird question. I'm gonna pass. Alright, here we go. So, what we have on our hands is... it just doesn't really matter. It's whatever. We can now cast, though, like a big spell like that, but they can crush that, right? So let's start with, but if I do that, then I can't Vanishing Verse. But then if I do this, it uses my token as well. Not ideal, right? Into kind of a weird spot again with this, with the mana. It's a difficulty, you know. I see how Vanishing Verse might be problematic because trying to get the mana for that is a little bit tricky. It's a very powerful card, but at the same time, you know, maybe not. All right, they're trying to get something going. They got a lot of treasure. There's no question about that. Okay. Alright, Alright, anyway. I'm just cast Aghast. Yeah. That's simply going to happen, and it's not a big deal. Alright, they're making treasures, people. But I'll make a treasure too. I've gotten so much play. They might very well have removal, but I mean, I have to take the chance. I have to make them use it. They got the red dragon coming in. Interesting. If they don't have removal, they nearly lose. No, I can't Vanishing Burst without a Plains. Never mind, I lied about them losing. Oh, well, now it's over. Okay, you can feign death, but, I guess it still works, doesn't it? But you have to sacrifice it. Alright. Yeah, but it comes into play tapped. Right. Alright, cool. We've won. Beautiful. And we got a Rootless U. How about that? Alright, well everyone, I want to thank you so much for watching. This dragon deck is a work in progress. It's difficult to completely gauge it, but the key is I'm having fun playing it, dropping bombs, and, you know, just, I like playing 5 colors because I know it's just bad. And so, especially in this format with these lands that they have right now, but still fun. I hope you all have an excellent evening or day, and I'll check you guys next time, and let's play MTG Arena. Take care.